Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then thank you very much for joining me, and if you have been here before, then thank you as well. This week what we're going to be doing is this rather unusual look here. Now the whole thing about this is that I was very recently sent by an absolutely amazing friend who lives up in Scotland some makeup, and as part of the things that she sent me, there's some Melt Cosmetics Bailey Sarien lipsticks, and this one in particular I was so inspired by it. The colour is called Hemlock, so obviously it's a very cool name, and obviously being Bailey Sarien, it's a very cool brand collab. I just thought, how can I make a feature of this lipstick colour? Well, I can do a brown eye look, and I hunted around in my ever-decreasing stash of palettes to find something that I could work with, and if you keep on watching you'll see exactly what I found and how I did it. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Well, as you can see, here I am with nothing on my face, and the first thing I'm going to redo is something I did before I started the other eye, and that is my eyeliner. I'm actually using a lip liner by a company called Beauty for Real, and this was sent to me from America, from my lovely friend who, if you look back on my videos, you'll see I got tons of things from her. I mean, makeup for days, I got Mexican snacks, I got all sorts of things. So just have a look back on those videos and I think you'll find them very good fun. Anyway, it's the nearest thing I've got to a brown eyeliner, and it is in the shade, I think it's dark, what is it? Oh, neutral dark, that's it. Dark, neutral, dark, whatevs. Anyway, we're going to start off with the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place. And would you believe this is the only palette that I've got that has got anything even like a brown in it. And we're going to start with this colour down here, which is called Kana, and I'm taking it on a big fluffy brush. I know I don't usually start with the pale colours, but I thought with this look, because it is really very far out of my comfort zone, I'll go back to how I really started watching videos about blending years and years ago, and they always used to start with a very pale colour and then add the dark ones over the top. And it wasn't until I started watching Make Me Up Missa, who I highly recommend you go and watch, that I discovered you could actually start with the dark colours and then blend them out into the light ones. So I'm just going all over with this very light colour. There we go. And it's very difficult when you get inspired by something like this lipstick that I was telling you about previously, and you think, oh, I must do a look that goes with that, and then you realise you haven't actually got anything to go with it. It is reasonably hilarious, but let's just carry on and see how we go. I did originally think I could use a liquid lipstick to make patterns on my face, and I did try it, but sadly the patterns I wanted to make just don't work over wrinkles. They really don't, believe it or not. I'm taking the second colour, which is called Kufuru, and I'm just putting that in my crease like this. Yeah, so they didn't really work at all on creases, and so I thought, well, I could I did actually consider using my Distress inks, and then I thought no, because if they don't come off then I am in a world of trouble. So I thought no, better not. I am sort of, where's the other? Oh, I've got a blending brush here which is just for this colour. Yeah, I've been trying not to overlap my crafting and my makeup too much, but they're very similar things in a way, if you know what I mean. They're all about colours and creating something visual, and yeah, it's sort of artistic in both areas. So I just haven't got any browns in my makeup. I've got tons of browns in my crafting, for vintaging things up and aging things, and you know, coffee dyed paper, tea dyed paper, vintaging up the edges of pages and things like that. But yeah, brown makeup, not really a thing for me. I may have had some and got rid of them in one of my great purges. So go back to that pale brush, try and pull it out a bit like so, and then go in again round with the Kafuru colour under there. There's some more orangey colours in here that aren't quite so brown, but I thought I won't go in with them because then that's defeating the object really of the whole experiment. I brought that down to there so I could meet it up in the middle of that one. There we go. I do like a bit of a nose bridge, as I'm sure you're aware. Anywho, the next thing I wanted to do was make a line or a pattern, and I hadn't got anything that I hadn't given away or used up. So I've got this lovely colour called Blessed or Blessed in a powder, a pigment powder that I got from Abomination Cosmetics when they were called the Velvet Hexagon, and I put a little bit in one of my art palettes and mixed it up with some of this, I've forgotten what it's called. What's it called? It's by VE Cosmetics, and I think it's for mixing with their glitter flakes. So I put a little drop of that in with the almost gold pigment powder, and it mixes up to sort of like a syrup. Actually, it's quite nice. Not to eat, quite nice to look at. So I then did this, making sure on the other side not to go too near my crease, because if you do that you're also asking for trouble. It'll disappear and it'll smudge, and see, it's just about to fall under my great fold of flesh there. 1 second. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And if you look very closely, you'll see my scar coming down here. That's when I fell over onto my head the second time, when I was coming back from a run. I think that's a bit high, but not to worry, I'm sure we can make it work. Just thicken it up as much as I could, like that, without making too much gold take away from the brown colours. And then there's a second one on this side, but I think what I'm going to do is I wanted to do an asymmetrical look, and that way you can't really tell whether I've got them even or not. So I'm going to do this, flicking them up like this. And I know it's almost like a sunburst, but it's also not, so oh, that's quite nice. I like that. And then we'll do another couple here. And then just to use up the blessed pigment mixture, we'll do a much bigger one here. There, that's not too bad at all. I might take that just over there, a fraction. And then of course, to make sure that it is actually, ooh, I've got a lash there, a goth look and not just any old look, I take my trusty liquid ink eyeliner by Essence and do just an ordinary line. A tiny bit there. Smallest wing ever in the history of wings. I then take my nail art tool, and to mirror these dots here, I'm going to do some here. So we just take the brush, we clean the end of the tool, make sure there's no fluff on it, and just dip it so you can see what I'm doing there. That, like that. I've got one here. And I'm going to do them here like this. So they're slightly descending in size purely due to the amount of ink on the thing. Top tip, never go back, but you know, I never take my own advice with these things. Yeah, I might put one here actually. Yes. Actually, do you know what? I think I like that better than that now. Half a mo. Let's go over here. Okay. God, Bennett. Got eyeliner all over my hand. Luckily, I've got a baby wipe standing by for just such an occurrence. Got a lot of baby wipes for such useful purposes as cleaning my stamps when I'm crafting and wiping the mud off my legs when I come back from a run. So, and now baby wipes for cleaning your hands when you're cocking up your makeup. So, job's a good one. I'm going to put some mascara. Oh no, I'm not. I've forgotten to do a major part of the look. Got so carried away with the gold part there, I forgot that the main part of the lid, I took my KVD Shade and Light contour palette, and where's the brush, and took the middle, let me just show you, this middle contour shade here, and put that all over the mobile part of my lid. See, this is the thing, you get to be like 10,000 years old and you start forgetting things. I'll just put a little bit around here. There we go. Right, so what was I saying? Yes, I'm going to put some Essence Lash Princess on, put a lash on, and this week's lashes are by Pound Lashes, of course, because they are fantastic, and these are in the style Kiss and Tell, and you get what you pay for with pound lashes, except better. You only pay like £1 or £2 or less than £1, and these are the most gorgeous lashes. They last for ages and ages. You can make them last for months if you're careful. Anyway, give me 2 seconds to do that, and I'll be right back, and we'll be playing with kicking my mirror over and doing my lips. Right, excitement time. Off we pop with some lip liner, and I am going for the Revolution lip liner in black, because why not? Fractionally overlined. And now the Bailey Sarien Ultra Matte in Hemlock, and it's magnetic. Listen. How cool is that? It's also, I will put a picture in, but it's also beautifully embossed. Oh, that's nice. As you know, I don't really like a bullet lipstick normally, because they don't dry down, but for you, my lovely viewers, and my gorgeous, wonderful, amazing friend who sent this to me, I will make an exception. So much so that we're going to go with the accompanying gloss, which is in the shade something which is far too small to read, but I'll put it on the screen once I find out. Little doe foot, little tiny gloss. Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Very lovely. Now then, if I check on my mirror, I can see that I have indeed done a brown look. No blush, no highlight, a lovely nose stripe. So, take a bit out there, take a bit out there. I do like going back and just, you know, tweaking the edges, and I'm sure that if you've got any brown or brown adjacent colours at home, you might like to give this a go. Anyway, back to me in the studio. The look completed, and I must say I am quite happy with it. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. I hope you stayed till the end, and if you didn't, you can't see me, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget, if you did like and you'd like to send me a Ko-fi, which is, I don't know how much it is in money from other countries, but in this country it's £3, which you can in fact get a coffee with around here. My Ko-fi is linked in the description. You can also press a button under the picture here called Super Thanks, but I don't know what happens to that money because I haven't received any at all yet. I mean, somebody did leave me one, but I haven't seen the money yet, so who knows. Please take care of yourselves. Please look after all the animals in your world, and also please don't forget to stay strange. See you next time.